Hey everyone, it's Tommy Zaferes. I've been an elite triathlete racing for USA Triathlon for the last 10 years. Today for National Tri Week, we're going over wetsuit basics. And wetsuits are a very important tool when racing triathlon. If the water temperature and air temperature allows for a wetsuit, you should always wear it. It's much faster, it makes you way more buoyant, and yeah, it's all around. If you have the choice to wear a wetsuit, always wear a wetsuit. I want to give you the basics of how to put it on. I have my own personal way of doing it, and you guys can find your own what works best for you. But for this video, we're gonna go through the steps that I take. So basically, I'll do one leg first and get it up over the ankle, and not anything else, just over the ankle. And then to the second leg in, same thing, just right over the ankle. And then I go back to the first leg, and then I pull it up to the knee. Same thing on the left leg, to the knee. And there's numbers on the Roka Maverick wetsuit that align with the different joints. So number ones should be aligned with the knees. Once you get it past the knees, I'll go to the hips, make sure it's snug. I go back down using my palms, making sure that all the creases are taken out so that it's all lined up. So the number one's on the knees, and then nice and snug on the hips, and then I'll move on to the upper body. So I'll do one arm first and make sure that that one, same thing, lined it up so there's no creases in it, and it's all the numbers. Number 2 right here with the joint is lined up. There's a number 3 on the shoulder, so right here on the bone. Once one arm is on, I'll put the next arm in, do the same thing, work my way from the wrist, get all the creases out so there's no overlapping, make sure the numbers lined up. Number 2, get it up over the shoulder. Do your best to not get your fingernails in the neoprene. You can slide it the best you can, or you can have somebody help you. But I recommend not gripping and not pulling, and because you could poke a hole in your wetsuit. The last part of zipping it up, I always recommend that if you have somebody else there, to have somebody else zip it up for you, because it's way easier. You don't have to worry about ripping your wetsuit. You don't have to worry about dislocating your shoulder or something. I will show you if you are by yourself. So this is how I do it. Try not to grab because you'll poke a hole in your wetsuit. So I'll use my palm here just to hold down the back, and then I actually jump up and down a little bit to zip it up. I put the Velcro part of the end of the tail up here in the neck, and then close the Velcro so that it's secure and won't come undone during the race. So now you have your wetsuit on. You're gonna swim much faster. Once you come out of the water, you need to get it off. So very simple, you undo this Velcro. I release that part so it hangs down. I'll grab it, and you can do this while you're walking or running back to transition. All the pros will be sprinting and then doing this at the same time. You can just either stand there or walk and do it. So I do one shoulder, take the hand out, the next shoulder, and if you are having trouble, if it gets caught on your wrist or something, you can always use your knee and then bring your hand out that way. So that's an extra little tip. Once you are running with it halfway down, you get back to your triathlon space. You get to your bike. You want to take it off your hips, and then do another part where you take it past your knees, past your ankles, and then at this point you can either step out of it, use your finger like that. If you've swum, then you're all wet and there's water in the wetsuit, so you can actually slide out of it much easier, and you can actually kick your leg and have it come out. While I'm dry, it doesn't really work, so I have to use my hand. But there you go, wetsuit's off. You set it next to your stuff, grab your bike, and obviously put on your helmet and everything, and then you have a wonderful race.